Thanks, Aryan. Thank you, everybody, and Navrasa, Dinesh sir, Naman, and the team. This is an occasion that I have always, been very excited about. Film clubs are very important, and today, when I look at this amazing lineup, I was just talking to Dinesh sir that this is really what we need, especially in this day and time when everybody's talking about 30-second reels. I think the film clubs are the only hope that cinema will remain alive and it's going to remain, the ultimate form of human emotion. Coming to Wong Kar-wai, emotions and Wong Kar-wai for me, they have been synonymous. I just want to tell you that there are very few filmmakers like Wong Kar-wai, and why Wong Kar-wai is important, I think that will take me ages and I don't want to get there. The reason why I want to talk about Wong Kar-wai is because we are starting this year's edition with this amazing film Chungking Express, which is really a classic in every sense of the word, and today it's regarded as one of the modern classics, and I have watched it many times, and each time I watch it, it gives me a different experience. And I would really, I do not know, have you watched it before? Has any one of you? Okay, so I can imagine that this must be, a more layered experience for you, because each time you watch Wong Kar-wai or a film like Chungking Express or In the Mood for Love, or any of his films, I think it's a different experience altogether. But watching it with such amazing group, everybody is a cinema enthusiast, and in such a important festival, I feel it's an experience that cannot be matched, because here the audiences are more educated, a little more about different aspects of Wong Kar-wai, so you will appreciate. So I don't want to spoil that experience for you. But why I really was very keen on introducing this film is because I feel there are very few filmmakers, especially in today's time and age, who are like rock stars. I can go back to the 60s when Jean-Luc Godard came out with Breathless. He really became a rock star of cinema. People would just come to watch films because they were made by Godard. Similarly, in the 90s, out of this amazing Hong Kong film movement, which had the John Woos of the world, emerged this amazing talent called Wong Kar-wai. And what differentiated, Wong Kar-wai from all those amazing Hong Kong filmmakers, the famous filmmakers who would make these amazing action-oriented films such as John Woo, is that he brought in a Godardian influence, to what he was doing. So yes, the city of Hong Kong is known for its pace, and as Quentin Tarantino says, that when you're watching a Wong Kar-wai film in a city based in the US, you feel the frenetic pace, you feel the kinetic pace. But in Hong Kong, it's like a day-to-day affair. I think Delhi is also now, because this was made in the 90s, and since then Delhi has also emerged as this amazing city which is known for its pace. So now somewhere, even when we watch a film of Wong Kar-wai, probably we can relate to it a lot, that there is this great rush. But what I loved about Wong Kar-wai is that he had this very strong belief that he wants to make a film about the place he has grown up, about the place he has lived. And he comes up with some very interesting cinema tropes, such as the step printing technique, in which he plays with the frame rate, in which he plays with the shutter speed. I haven't seen that happening in cinema, for a long time. Maybe I'll have to again go back to Godard when he came up with the idea of the jump cut, or the French New Wave filmmakers were using the freeze frame. So that's what excites me, that how do you develop a style of your own? Storytelling is one thing, ultimately all the stories, they say there are only 7 stories that you can tell. But how you tell it is more important. And I think that's why we celebrate Wong Kar-wai. He's really a rock star, When you watch his films, there are certain elements. Just by, spending a few seconds, you can tell it's a Wong Kar-wai film. I last watched this film, on a big screen at the Bengaluru International Film Festival, and I was on the jury that year for that festival, and I was told that you will not get a seat unless you walked into the theater at least 1 hour before. So I was ushered, into the theater 1 hour before the screening actually started, and even then, it was a tough time to secure a seat for me. And the moment the opening credits start crawling, people were shouting, and I said that this is what cinema today is missing. We need these original rock stars of cinema. And I will not give away much about the plot. You have already seen the film many times. I just want you to enjoy. I just want you to allow you to be transported to the Hong Kong of the 1990s.